Well, to mark Orange Shirt Day, a jewelry company has created a very special piece to honor the creator's great-grandmother. She was part of the residential school in Brantford. To tell us more is designer and CEO of Lofttan, April Mitchell-Boudreau. Good morning, April.
Good morning, Sylvie. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about this great-grandmother?
Well, I can't tell you how emotional this is for me to be here and speaking about her today. She's a residential school survivor and just a wonderful, humble woman filled with grit. And so we celebrate her. We celebrate how she got through her life and how she, after being terribly traumatized, did her best to live a good life. And so I want to celebrate her resilience. I want to celebrate the good things that she did, not what happened to her. Yes,
Right.
awful things happened to her. And, I'm her ancestor, I'm her relative, and I'm so proud of her. So we started a project a few years ago called the Lydia Ruth Project. Her name was Lydia Ruth Barnes. And it was, to talk to people about the impact of the residential school and colonialism on Indigenous people. And so that's where the logo came from that is featured on the pendant. I can
Let's take a look at
pull
that.
here for you. I'm backwards here in the camera.
What's this piece called? We have a picture, don't worry.
Okay.
The piece is called Lydia, after the great-grandmother?
The piece is called Lydia Ruth and has her initials. It also features the two-row wampum, which is one of the very first agreements made between, actually it was Dutch settlers that had come into the New York State, upper New York State. And so the two-row wampum is one of the most enduring agreements between Indigenous people and settlers. And it features, two rows, two purple rows that represent you're in your lane and I'm in mine. And in between us lives peace, respect, and friendship. So we have the two-row wampum on there. You'll see it. It's in the L of her name. It's like almost little parentheses on the side. And we chose sterling silver because sterling represents patience and perseverance, which I feel Lydia Ruth just had an abundance of. And it also carries the energy of Grandmother Moon. So that is just so, that it all makes sense. So it comes on a beautiful sterling chain. We are doing pre-orders for the next month. It's expensive, so we've had this made, but we can't really afford to splash out and buy a bunch. So we're doing a pre-order for 1 month. So until October 30th.
Where can people buy it? On the website?
They can buy it on our website at lofttan.com. And the whole piece is $169.95. And we will be able to deliver by the end of November. So if people want to get this in time for Christmas, we've got them covered. So
all right,
it's really beautiful.
Thank you so much for all that and the history of your great-grandmother, especially on this very important day of truth and reconciliation. So we'll have all the information about where to get that necklace up on our website. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Bye now.